Hey guys, my name is Lexi. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button. Also, when you're smashing that subscribe button, make sure you click the notification bell. That way you're notified when I upload a new video. As the day I am filming this, I am 12 days away from being completely out of high school and being completely done as a senior. And I wanted to kind of do this video of things that I wish I knew before my senior year, plus senior advice, and then a little speech from a senior going to upcoming seniors. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you are graduating this year and you are watching this, comment down in the comments that you're graduating this year. And yeah, so starting off with the first thing of what I knew before I was a senior. Do not fear the word no. For me, the word no was a very difficult word to put in my vocabulary, if that makes any sense. There is a bunch of peer pressure in high school, and the more you say yes, the more peer pressure there is going to be. So if you say no and stick with the word no, then the peer pressure will get easier. The next thing I would say is to start looking at colleges your freshman year. Now, I started looking at colleges my senior year, and I should have started looking at them my freshman year, which, I mean, would have made things a lot easier instead of me having to, force myself my senior year and get more stress on myself to apply for college. Now the next thing would be, you have to read to be able to write essays. Now with me, I did not want to read. I did not like reading books at all. Now in my senior year, we had to write 4 different essays, and every single book we read, I barely paid any attention to. If you are like me, you need to tell yourself that you need to focus, because essays are not easy. Now if you are a big book writer or whatever, then essays are easy for you. But if you're not, and you're like me, writing essays for you are going to be difficult if you do not pay attention to them. Another thing is, high school does count. The credits that you get from high school is the only way you're going to walk across that stage. Now with me, I just told myself that, when I was a freshman, that, I didn't really have to pay attention. I really didn't have to focus. And now coming up on my senior year, and I'm fixing to graduate in 12 days, I look back on that and I'm like, I would have done a lot better if I focused and didn't stay out the drama. If I stayed out the drama and focused, and, Anyway. Now, make good memories. Now, this one for me was difficult, but there's some good memories that I did have. Now, keep the memories positive. If you have negative memories, I would just say, forget about them. The bad memories for me have taken me a few years to forget about, and I'm finally getting rid of them and not remembering them anymore. Last one is, try to do clubs. Clubs are your best friend. That's a good place where you can make friends. I did one club in high school, and I didn't last a month in it, and I dropped out of it and didn't want to do it. So, clubs were not a thing for me. If they are for you, good for you. They just were never a thing for me. Now for senior advice from a senior, I would say, get a planner. The more you plan, the easier it is. If you are used to writing in a planner and keeping things organized, color code things, your life would be so much easier. If you do not write in a planner, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Senior year, as I said, is your roughest year. This is where you have to crack down, get all the credits that you need, and focus more and not get distracted by drama, phones, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, and, keep all that drama, aside. as I said, get a planner. The more you plan, the easier it is. Next one I would say is do your senior quotes and your senior pictures early. Go ahead and get those written down. Go ahead and pick out the pictures. That way, when your school asks for them for your yearbook, you already have them out and you're not rushing a day before to get them. In my opinion, I was like 2 weeks before the school asked for it, and I was rushing to figure out my quote and all this other stuff. So next one is do not be lazy. Be productive. It will be so much easier if you are not lazy. The more productive you are, and the more you focus and everything, senior year is going to be a breeze. But be productive. Do not be lazy. Next one I would say scholarships. Now these are huge for college. If you are a senior and you're starting to look into college, I would definitely recommend FAFSA or financial aid and student state aid, because obviously you need those for college, because if not, then you have to pay loans. And if you need help filling out a FAFSA or student or a state aid, ask your counselor. Your counselor is there to help you. Next one is there's no such thing as senioritis. Grades do matter, so stay in class. Do not skip. Just look forward to the fun. That's all I can say. There is no such thing as senioritis. I'm 12 days away, and I've not got senioritis yet. But I do procrastinate high school. So next one I would say is do not be shy. The school, your counselors, your principals, your administration, the teachers are there to help you. Do not be shy. Ask questions. If you don't have many friends, go up and talk to somebody. The more friends you have, the more close friends you have, as soon as you leave high school, they're there to stick with you. So next one I have, do not involve yourself in drama. This one is huge. Drama in high school is crazy. I've been in it myself, and I've learned to push past it. Again, do not involve yourself in drama, because that will just bring you down. That will make you not focus, and that will make you more involved in the drama, and you will eventually fail. So now for a senior, from a graduating senior to the following class speech thing. So dear class of 2021 and beyond, to start, I'm sorry. I'm sure like me, you've heard this before, but you don't make it any less sincere. I'm sorry that your plans have been interrupted, and it hasn't completely sunk by the pandemic. Whatever it is, sports, dance, family vacations, hanging out with friends, performances and competitions, or even just day-to-day school life. I'm sorry those opportunities have largely been taken away from you. If you and your school simply did not have the resources and means to transition to distance learning, then I am also sorry that your academic process and right to education has been disrupted. And if you are like many students, I know to treat high school both as a place to learn and a place of escape from a turbulent home environment, then I am particularly sorry that you now must endure the toxic environment even more than you otherwise would have. I know that this time in your life is meant one of growth and liftoff and sorts from adolescence to adulthood. I am sorry that this pandemic has impeded you from taking flight. With that said, however, I push back on the notation that you are actually grounded. While it is understandable to be upset and disappointed by your present situation, it is to allow ourselves to be paralyzed or limited as a result. It is up to you whether this quarantine becomes a period of discovery and stagnation. I would challenge you to be inspired rather than restricted. Without the excuse of lack of time, now is the perfect chance to pick up a new skill, chalk up a new accomplishment. turn obstacles into opportunities. View changes as view challenges that's not yet conquered, and we've supposed disadvantages into possibilities. This is the best advice I can offer based on as experience of my own. Finally, pause as you begin the upcoming academic year. Whether it may look like whatever it may look like, just take a moment to appreciate the people around you, family, friends, and treasure what you still have to enjoy, whether that's sports, clubs, classes, precious company from fellow human beings. For the better or for worse, life will never be the same again, and it will be different, and you have to learn to navigate it in a different way. Finally, take a moment to review how far you have come before you focus on how far you have to go. These are just a few words I can offer on my behalf of the class of 2021 and beyond. Again, if you are the class of 2021 and you are graduating, we did this. We got through it. We got through it just like the class of 2020 did. We stayed strong, and we conquered through. So, if you are in the class of 2021, congratulations. Again, if you're on the class of 2021 and you're watching this, comment. Let me know that you're graduating this year, and I will send you congratulations. Again, before this does end, I still do not have an update on the big project. We are trying our best to get this big project up and running, but we do not have an update. So, again, if you want me to do any more videos involving high school and college, which I am now officially a college freshman in, please let me know in the comments, and I will do college advice, senior advice, anything you want me to do, comment in the comments, and yeah. Again, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Love you guys.